give you a couple of chuckles. Tonight in the Qua, I'm listening to Mississippi Country Delta Blues and John Coltrane. Time Panda used to like. It reminds me of the Hudson River, big expanse of silver water over large bodies. Water. So anyway, here goes. The beginning of the poem in the Qua. The first day of the rest of my life. The realest poem yet. Isn't that saying something? Probably not. No respect for the aesthetic in this here America. So what? The poem goes on and on and on and on. And so here it is. The beginning of the poem. Coltrane blowing in my ear. Sun going down over the Qua. Reflection of glory in my eye. Walking past the Beltsville field, young dads playing ball with their boys, taking snapshots of the ever-changing landscape of light. Personality is fleeting, just a gesture in this moment's play. More for us who live by the moment than, let's say, the doctors, lawyers, CPAs, and of course, the glorious students of the town. Everything paved in gold for them. All of them so secure in their choreographed roles, well rehearsed and groomed. Only the best get to play, enjoy the fruit, the expensive wine and nice cars. Women who only save it for them. What does that class know of treachery in the way of the street? Young 20-somethings making shifting alliances, boasting of sexual conquest, talking of social politics. They stand at my back, ready at a heartbeat to shoot me down and take my place. Hey man, why do you think you're so cool? I read their eyes to say, while I'm greeted at the front door by the above-mentioned doctors, lawyers, CPAs, and the other 100 succeeding male archetypes who populate this town. Who stand at my door, their eyes saying, just try to take what we have, sonny, we'll take you down in a heartbeat. Let's call this the Qua Blues, the void exploding before my eyes, a many splendored feast, so beautiful and ugly, ready to go where the dice may fall. Coltrane picks up a frenetic pace, Equinox long, hypnotic, creating the effect. Time to write yourselves into the movie, starring live in your own tweeter moment. Take my part, for instance. Decrepit, ugly, aging poet leering at the young girls, lusting after their tight dresses, dreaming of the opium days of youth when I was truly mad, life in its awful intensity, fully mad in its naked lunch. Now, it was my understanding that rock stars always wanted their picture taken, that publicity and fame was the game. So mad, I began to take wild snapshots of them. And they began to freak out, putting their arms up and screaming no. I kept taking the pictures anyway, laughing at them like who are they to say no? Not after they pose and pants around this town in their MTV images. What are they hiding for? What is the con? I changed pens, blue ink now instead of black. Coltrane blowing hard, the Qua empty save for a person or two. The second longest day of the year, and the first day of the rest of my life. Baby blue licks the valley, sublime stillness, cruises through the streets. They call me mad for wanting to dance nakedness. I ask you, who is truly crazy? I get into a rap with V. I read it at the beginning of this poem. I ask him what he thinks of it. His eyes grew large. He exclaimed, "You're messed up, but it's cool." I then made him listen to Bukowski on CD while I ambled over to Starbucks to get a free coffee. So I asked the manager who considers himself an expert on the music, having been in a punk band himself, and also having the distinction of having lived in South Africa and knowing Zulu, so I figured he would know. Don't all rock stars want their picture taken? He said he had no clue. They thought to themselves, there goes Weird Bob again. So I came back to D. He said the same thing about Bukowski as he said of me. So I said point blank to his face, "You're stupid white trash." At that point, Jay, the pizza man, came over, and D told him I was messed up, and he agreed, but he said it was a good messed up. And B nodded, and I had to laugh. I just had to laugh. I I had to laugh, I just had to laugh. It's time to write myself into the movie, starring my tweeter role here in the Qua, like it always was, like it always will be. So I walked into the woods to play the afternoon.